There are things which we must do in order Malawi to develop. We cannot be talking about development of the nation when there's nothing else that is happening, when people are still poor, when the economy is not growing. We cannot be talking about it. We are going to develop by the year 2063 when currently the situation is completely contrary to what we are professing. We might be having good ideas about our nation. We might be planning very well. But now, with the action, we can always conclude about our future, what is happening on the ground. Honestly, there are a lot of things that are going on in our country that are not desirable. Instead of progress, there is always in this country decline as well as backsliding. We've got good policies that we just only give to the people, but we're failing to execute them. We are failing to build the nation for the betterment of all people. So how can we be talking about development when Malawians cannot afford good meal? When Malawians are so desperate to leave the country for green pasture, they always take a risk to move out of the country because they want to run away from poverty. Wherever they're going, they still face problems. They still go through a road. Let's develop this nation seriously. Let's make sure that there is work on the ground. Development is not about telling Malawians will be giving you loans like the amount it's just peanut. They'll tell you they will give you 250,000 Malawians to start a business as a loan, and we would like you to pay back that loan. Like who is going to develop with 250,000 Malawians? That's too small. A country that is full of promises, good initiatives, lying to the people, and when it comes to the end of the term of government, they don't even keep the promises. They are happy to move out of the government, yet they have enriched themselves over the years of their administration. I feel sad when Malawi is poor and it continues to be classified as the poorest country in the world. It's number 6. That should give us pain, just pain, because it's too much actually to be thinking about it developing. When we really understand that we are poorest, I don't think that there is any country that is going to be happy when its citizens are poor, when its citizens are suffering, when its citizens are classified as the poorest people in the world. Man, what are we doing? We've had leaders so much well educated with PhDs, degrees, but I don't think like leadership is about qualification. Nobody can be a good leader because of qualifications, because you're a PhD holder, because you're a professor. I think leadership is a gift. Some leaders are just accidental action because as a country we are not prepared to have good leaders. What are we doing for us to have good leaders? That also matters, because we cannot be looking for good leaders when ourselves are bad people. You cannot expect to have a good leader when the citizens are completely mad. They don't know what they were looking for. They're jealous people. They're selfish people. We don't love one another. We are people full of pride. And you want us to have good leader? It is impossible. Because what you sow is what you harvest. What we invest is what we get. So as a country, what have we been investing? Is it love? Is it peace? Is it tranquility? Is it common good? We've been in this country living like enemies. The people who are getting rich at the expense of poor Malawians. The people who are crying because of lack of justice. In our courts, justice is not there. In our academic institutions, there's no equity. There's no equality. wherever in our churches, full of false pastors, religious leaders who are false, just getting rich out of the offering. Yet people are poor. We call ourselves pastors that are anointed when people are not getting their blessings because we have got fake pastors and prophets in our country claiming to be sent by God when they are not. And expect us to have good leaders with such type of people. Let's change ourselves first of all. Change the way we are and do things honestly because God is happy with the people who are just, not bad people, not the money hungry people. Just what we want is just to get rich. That is what motivates most of people. Hence, we're poor. We need to build our nation. We need to develop it. We need to change it. My understanding, the change will come whenever Malawians will begin to understand that let's develop this nation for the common good. That's the only way to develop. That's the only way to end up poverty. If we don't do that, forget about development. There are many people today that they don't know how to get better. And if the government system is not available to change everything so that every Malawian should be better, we forget about development because we cannot develop when people are complaining and suffering. I know it is very important for us to promote peace, unity for the development of this nation. But what are the institutions that have been mandated to provide justice are doing this nation? Because most of them are corrupt. And so we cannot think of developing. What we should be doing right now is to think about what we want to achieve by the year 2063 and what are we doing right now comparing with what we would like to achieve by the year 2063, because we can always determine what's going to be the best of this nation currently when we look at what is happening and what we are doing in the effort of building this nation to become the better nation. Malawians are people who are said to be hardworking, but if you look at whatever is happening in this nation, sometimes you wonder where is that hardworking which they always say. Because there are people who are really hardworking today that are not even able to get the good results of whatever effort they're putting in everything they're doing. I'm so sad that I'm part of the nation that is completely going backwards. And we are not even reaping the benefits of hard work, and the sweat is not even giving back the good results just to appreciate our effort and commitment. We believe things will be better very soon. Malawi will develop. Let's develop this nation. It's ours. Bye-bye.